The Galactic Union had long mocked the humans. For all their supposed ingenuity, their military was still using projectile-based weaponry in an era plasma disintegrators, graviton imploders, and neutron lances were the norm. While other species had evolved past crude chemical ballistics, the humans still carried guns. Loud, kinetic, unrefined. The first time Captain Zalvek of the Zirac Dominion saw a human load a magazine into their so-called rifle, he nearly choked on his own amusement. "You still rely on solid munitions?" he sneered, his mandibles clicking in amusement. The human Marine Sergeant, O'Malley, his name was, gave him a lazy shrug. "Yup." Zalvek's squad of elite soldiers, clad in their energy-reflective armor, laughed openly. "Do you plan to throw rocks at the enemy too?" One chortled. O'Malley just smirked and racked the bolt of his rifle. The ominous ka-chack echoed in the corridor. The laughter died down just a little. The Zirac troops charged forward, sleek silver weapons glowing with crackling energy. Their plasma rifles hissed as they fired, elegant, efficient, designed to cauterize wounds and minimize collateral damage. The human Marines? They didn't fire right away. They waited. The Zirac had shields, personal energy barriers meant to absorb and redistribute incoming blasts. It was standard across the Galactic Union. Plasma hit, shields flickered, plasma dissipated. A neat, bloodless way of war. Then the humans opened fire. Bang! A Zirac warrior's head exploded. His personal shield did nothing, because it was never designed for solid, high-velocity tungsten rounds traveling at hypersonic speeds. The laughter stopped. The problem with shields? Plasma weapons relied on energy dispersal. Shields absorbed and converted energy into harmless dissipation fields. The Zirac had never considered the possibility that someone would just fire something that wasn't energy. O'Malley and his Marines didn't care about plasma-resistant armor or shields. Their magnetically accelerated, armor-piercing, high-explosive rounds punched through Zirac bodies like paper bags filled with meat. Zalvek barely had time to process it. One moment his soldiers were standing. The next, they were in pieces. The humans weren't shooting to wound. They were shooting to destroy. A Zirac warrior raised his plasma rifle and fired wildly. A green bolt struck O'Malley's shoulder. His armor scorched, but he kept moving, kept firing. The human rounds hit like railgun slugs, tearing apart chitin, flesh, and armor in the same breath. Zalvek's mind reeled. This wasn't war, it was butchery. He activated his communicator, screaming into it. "Fall back, their weapons!" A round slammed through his translator module. His throat became a ruined mess of shredded muscle and chitin. He gurgled, falling to his knees, watching through fading vision as O'Malley reloaded his rifle. "Kachak!" He barely registered the words before darkness took him. "You should have done your homework, pal." The debriefing. The Galactic Union was horrified. They had dismissed human firearms as barbaric, primitive, and inefficient. They hadn't realized that humanity had perfected them. The next time the Union encountered a human battalion, no one laughed. They just listened to the ominous metallic ka-chack of weapons being loaded. And they ran.